Hey internet friends, it's May 4th, so may the 4th be with you. So we're going to make some Chewy Wookie cookies, because they're friggin' delicious and awesome. Also, let's make some blue milk to go with our Chewy Wookie cookies.
Da 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 da, screenshot the shot, let us begin. Alright, in a large mixing bowl, let's go ahead and put 2.5 cups of all-purpose white flour, just like that. 1 teaspoon of baking soda, add 1 teaspoon of salt, 2 teaspoons of ground cinnamon. Then go ahead and grab your favorite wooden spoon and mix everything up like it's a party, because it's a Star Wars party, best kind of party there is. Just keep on mixing it up until everything is good friends with each other. Now in the bowl of a stand mixer, you want to take 2 sticks of butter. You want to make sure they're at room temperature to make this process a lot easier. Add 1 cup of brown sugar, half a cup of granulated sugar. Now you want all power to the engines and go into light speed and start turning on your mixer and mix these up for about 3 minutes. Alternatively, if you don't have a stand mixer, you can use a hand mixer, or if you don't have either, you can use a wooden spoon and just keep on mixing. But the idea of this recipe to get chewy cookies is you want to overmix. So normally you wouldn't use a mixer for cookies, but the idea is to get a chewy cookie, so we kind of want to overmix completely. So we're going to use the stand mixer. Then after about 3.5 minutes, you want to dump in your 1.25 teaspoons of the vanilla extract. Then you want to add in your eggs. You want to add them in one at a time while still mixing. This will ensure that everything sticks together exactly the way it's supposed to be. Careful not to get any shells in there. Then we want to gradually add our dry ingredients from the first mixing bowl. You want to do this very carefully, not to spill anything, but you also want to do it not too fast because you don't want to overpowder the dough. You just want to keep it mixing. And then go ahead and, if you throw in too much at once, you'll get that big puff of smoke, which is not good. But you can keep on mixing and then go ahead and use your wooden spoon, kind of scrape everything off the sides to make sure that everything mixes together nice. And now we come to the most delicious part of all, the dark side chocolate chips. I'm just kidding, the regular chocolate chips, and they're delicious. And don't forget your chocolate chunks, still 1.5 cups. Deliciousness. And then you can give it one more quick mix in your mixer, or you could use a wooden spoon and mix it all together. I'm going to be lazy and just throw it on the mixer for just like 10 more seconds until everything's like all nice and mixed together. There's chocolate chips touching everything, and there we go. And now you want to use your force powers to preset the oven to 375, and you want to line your baking sheets with parchment paper to make the cookies come off a lot easier. This is easier than cooking sprays and whatnot. Then you want to use a tablespoon and you want to kind of scoop out some good sized cookie chunks. My cookies were actually too big, which added to the cooking time. Remember, the smaller the cookie, the faster the cooking time. And when you're done, you should have some things that resemble cookies. I'm actually making mine look slightly jagged on purpose. I'm trying to make them look as ugly as possible because I want them to kind of resemble actual, Chewbacca and Wookiees. Now when your oven's ready, go ahead and throw these bad boys right on in. For me, it took about 15 minutes for each one, but if your cookies are smaller, it should only take about 10. While your cookies are in the oven, let's start making some blue milk. First by filling up a rocks glass with some ice. Then take your favorite Star Wars mixing glass, add 1.5 ounces of Kahlua, 3 ounces of milk or heavy cream, 1 ounce of your favorite vodka, a few drops of blue or green food coloring, in my case green. And now use your force powers to mix it all together. Look at that. Just using my mind. Using the power of the force. Do or do not. There is no try. Then go ahead and pour your mixture onto your ice. And grab a straw and enjoy. Let's see how this bad boy tastes.
It's really good. Whatever you want to call it. It's delicious.
So at this point, finish your drink and pull your cookies out of the oven. Now as you can see, these are done. You want to let them set out of the oven for just a few minutes to cool before you move them off the parchment paper, and then you want to put them on a cooling rack to cool completely before trying to eat any of them. Once they're cooled, follow me on Instagram for more cool pictures like this. Now let's see how these delicious Wookiee cookies taste.
That is a damn good cookie. Just the right temperature. Get it on this camera. It's like that perfect breakaway. The bigger chocolate chunks I got very chocolatey. The cinnamon is not overpowering. It's like just the right amount. Definitely worth trying, guys. Definitely worth it. Gee, wasn't that delicious? Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. I'm sure some of the videos will be around here somewhere. And don't forget to hit that bell button. Cheers.